He is a legend of war. A soldier without a country. You know his name. And you know what he's capable of.
War is in your blood. When you're pushed, killing's as easy as breathing. Live for nothing, or die for something.
I just want to hang out. No big deal.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another YoJoeJerk toy review. I'm your host, Mel Fujitsu, and today we'll be looking at the Hiya Toys Rambo First Blood. All right, let's take a look at this box. You get your warnings, your logos. Really nothing going on with this box. It's pretty blank. You get your legal mush and your barcode. All right, now open this bad boy. It's a slip sleeve that just comes right off like that. And then basically it's in a hard shell box that we'll just do the shake to, and there you go, lids off. And we can take a quick look and see all the shit inside. His fucking head is mummified, so I don't even know what that shit looks like. We get weapons trays, stands, but we'll look at it in the overhead coming right up. So let's pop this sucker and take a look. We're gonna get in there nice and close. Looks like we get gun belt, stand. We get this little tray that comes out full of fun little hands and rifles that we will take a look at. We get our figure in here and oh my goodness, Sly. We'll look at him in a minute. Two other heads in there, so let's pop the bottom and take a look, shall we? Looks like we get some kind of instructions, so we'll go over that in a bit. And on the bottom, it looks like we have all these gun belts and gun vandaliers. Looks like we get another kind of stand with multiple peg holes, and we get this nice armature. And we're back. Let's take a look at this figure. And as always, we're gonna start with the head sculpt, and holy fucking shit, this looks like a tiny little Sly Stallone in my hands. They got everything just right. This looks exactly like the young Stallone from First Blood. So up on the forehead, you could see the headband is made of real cloth, and it goes around the back and the sides. The hair looks like it's two pieces, and then it lays down on the sides. So this actually comes out of the hair. There's no wires. There's a lot of extra fraying, but it's good because in the movie, all this is makeshift on him. So all in all, I gotta say, everything is just so spot on, and they got the eyes perfect. So down at the feet, he's got his little workman boots. They look good. They have lots of good range all the way around. This thing can really move. Like, look at that. Holy cow, that's got range. Goes side to side. Same thing on the left. It has a lot of ease, but it also stays where you put it. So pretty good. Up on his pants, they're meant to look like jeans. They're actually weathered. They look fantastic. The stitching isn't too big to make it look Bobo. I wish it was a little smaller, but we're talking about 1/12 scale, so there's only so low you can go. The knees move really good. It looks like he's double jointed in there. Kicks out pretty good, kicks forward really well, and the pants bunch up really well, all things considered. Okay, quick, we're gonna look at this overlay because I want to take it off immediately. It's actually painted and weathered really well. It's like crusty at the ends. Has a nice little line here that holds it all together. And if you get in close, you can see all the paint and all the detail in it, and it looks really good. But we are gonna lose this so we can take a better look at the figure. All right, we got the action smock off, and holy fucking shit, this thing looks amazing. And it's crazy. His whole upper torso has this weird, like, gushy overlay. Reminds me of something off of Hot Toys, because when you move this this neck, the skin and everything moves around with it to make it look very realistic. How crazy is that? Look at that shit. We'll do it again so you can see it on camera. It's insane. The neck skin actually moves with the head. Right off the bat, there's technology I've never seen on a 1/12 scale figure, so this is very cool. But we'll check out the waist real quick. The jeans do look very bobo, but I could deal with that because this figure just looks so damn good. The belt is made out of like some kind of leathery material. I would have rathered the plastic Mezco belts, but this is really nice. The knife sheath looks like it's made out of some kind of pleather. It's sewn as well. That can move back and forth on there, but I don't want to fuck with it too bad. The shirt looks like it's permanently on there. This whole little thing goes down and under, and it seems to be glued in places. So I really wouldn't fuck with the shirt. Like, I would not take this off. But all in all, this looks really good. Up here at the shoulder, he does have a butterfly in there. It does move back and forth, up and down. Not bad at all. Like, it gets a lot of range. He's double jointed pinless, and the arm moves really well. Can have him flex there. At the wrist, he has like those Mezco pins. Also, I think the Figmas have them too, so no big deal. But down on the fist, they look a little small to me. I think everything looks in proportion except for his hands look a little small. Maybe it's me, or maybe it's those big bobo pants he's wearing. But overall, this thing is fucking impressive as hell, and I am very happy with it so far. And we're back for accessories. And let me just show you this accessory pack real quick. A lot going on, a lot to see, but I'm gonna crack this shit open and we'll go over it individually. Before I do that, we're gonna take a look at the extra head sculpts and all these gun belts he comes with. So first up, we get this gigantically long bullet belt. I wasn't kidding, this thing's crazy. Then basically we get 2 loops that are big and 2 smaller loops. And here he is with the bullet belts, looks really good. And next up, we got this head sculpt right here. This is kind of like the pissed off I'm gonna get you face, and jeez, these guys just nailed these head sculpts. This looks so fucking good. And the next head sculpt is the I'm screaming. Got a little blood coming down my head, and like I said, I think they just nailed these fucking Stallone head sculpts, cause man, he's not easy to do, and I think they did a great job. Like, that mouth is crazy. Alright, we're gonna start looking at the weapons, and holy shit, it's got an adjustable strap. Look how nice that is. It's straight, and it's made out of hard plastic. Magazine comes out, ports in no problem, and man, this thing is just so fucking clean and nice. Next up, we have the hunting rifle, and again, this thing is just beautifully detailed. The paint is just spot on. It's made out of hard plastic. Wow, look at that. It actually has like the bolt back there. All right, and then we got that big ass machine gun that he uses. It's painted in a nice silver and black. Again, with the strap being soft goods and adjustable. That's awesome. Has a place to put the bullet feed. Bipod folds down and opens no problem. It is a little delicate, so you gotta be careful, but all in all, it's made out of hard plastic. Looks really good. Very satisfied with this. Next up, he has a teeny bullet feed for the giant machine gun. I guess you could just port it in there, no problem. He comes with this teeny tiny walkie-talkie. Looks really good. Looks movie accurate to me. Next, he comes with the famous first Rambo knife. Looks great. Painted silver with the green handle. And then he comes with the spear that he actually attaches it to. And then you can push it in there and you get that effect. You get the spear he makes from the movie, which is really neat. And then lastly, we get this array of hands. Basically get different trigger finger, fist hands, and grabby hands for the knife. And I will show you all this shit on the figure in a second. Alright, first up, we have him with the M16. weapon. He's got a grabbing hand for the gun, and he's also got his trigger finger, which can go in there. I just didn't want to bend it. The stock can actually go up against his arm, and he can hold the gun no problem. I put the grinning face on there. Amazing. Like, this figure is so fucking good besides these fucking Bobo pants. But he's looking great. And here we have him with the hunting rifle, and that fits in his hands really well. It looks really good. I'm probably never gonna display this one, but it is a great weapon. And here he is with the screaming head and the crazy machine gun. And this is just fucking where it's at, man. It doesn't really get much better than this if you wanted something from First Blood. All angles, I'm getting the vibe. Like, this looks so fucking good. And here he is with the knife in his hands. And I gotta tell you, it looks great, fits in there, no problem. And is just the chef's kiss for this fucking Rambo. Ports into the sheath very carefully. Boop. And that looks fantastic in there. And here's the walkie-talkie. You can have him screaming at Troutman. And last up, we have him with the spear, and that looks great. I had no problems putting it together, and all the parts seem very quality. Like, I was really worried this line was gonna be shitty. And last up, I didn't want to forget the stand, so this is a new kind of stand for us. Looks pretty good. The durability looks good, and it's got some cool features, like you can pop it apart at any of the joints and make it longer or smaller. Same thing up here, you can pop that off. So the features are really good on this stand. And here we have the base. You get the nice Rambo there, and it's a big hollow block. You get your legal mush. And up here you can pop it open and they give you a bag just like Mezco for all the parts and parts storage. And just for an example, we're gonna pop that in there, so that fits in there no problem. Looks good, we'll hold the figure. But wait, there's more. You get this little plate that basically has pegs all over it, and it ports into the top here. And then ta-da! You can move it any which way you want and peg the character any which way you want on the stand. I like this for the storage alone, and that they gave you a plastic bag. All aces. And for size comparison, we have him with the Mezco Eric Draven and the Mezco Blade. Here we have him with G.I. Joe Classified Recondo and General Hawk. And last up, we have him with the Marvel Legends Hydra Cap and Dr. Jones. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, this is pretty much everything I've ever asked for in a Sly Stallone figure, so I cannot bitch. I did have to wait 2 years on this fucker, but honestly, it was totally worth it. The head sculpt, the body design, the innovation with the neck and the plastic, all these beautiful weapons, it's just a fucking beautiful figure. My only gripe are these Bobo pants. And it just happens with soft goods sometimes, and you gotta deal with it. And honestly, when I have them all posed out, it does not bother me. So I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. I fucking love this thing. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review.
Holy shit, you made it through the video? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.